Manchester United back, Southampton up next at Old Trafford. Really, really exciting times for any Manchester United fan right now with how well we've played since the break in play. Even before that, really, really is. And as most Manchester United fans and myself, we're confident going into every game that we're going to win every game between now and the end of the season. And winning every game now will get us a Champions League spot, which is the bare minimum Manchester United should have required this season. And hopefully a couple of trophies along the way would make it a great season for Manchester United, considering where we were early on. But that draw for Leicester against Arsenal has really opened the door that if Manchester United win their remaining games, including the game against Leicester, we will get that Champions League spot that we want. And then we can go on and concentrate trying to win the other two trophies, being the FA Cup, which is sandwiched in between some league games, and the Europa League, which will be at the end of the season. So that will be great for Manchester United going into that without the pressure of having to win that competition in order to get into that Champions League spot where Manchester United should definitely be. Going into this game, got to keep the same starting lineup. Got to be done. Solskjaer said in his press conference that keeping the same team is good, pretty much, and did talk a bit about Mason Greenwood and just that he's got to be playing games. And earlier on in the season, he did come out and say that he wouldn't play Mason Greenwood for 5 games consecutively from the start of a game. And basically, the last few games have really forced Solskjaer's thinking that he's got to keep playing this guy, because even though he's 18 years of age, he's been absolutely phenomenal for Manchester United recently. And I think it's 10 starts on the right wing. I think it's 10 goals and 3 assists or something, which is absolutely fucking crazy to think that amount of goals from right wing. And it just does put into perspective that if Manchester United are thinking of signing Jadon Sancho, this geezer's going to take some stopping of getting him out of that team. It really is. And I know we're playing like 60 odd games a season, but if he improves from what he has been so far of late, then he is going to be one hell of a player. And in Jadon Sancho's first season at Dortmund, he got nowhere near the statistics of this guy got at the same age. I think in his second season he only got about this amount in terms of goals and assists, or certainly goals anyway. I think he does create more goals, Jadon Sancho, because this season he's got around 20 goals and 20 assists, where Greenwood's not chipping in with the amount of assists that a Jadon Sancho would, but deadly finisher. He's scoring way more goals than you would expect a guy of this age. And if he hits 10 Premier League goals now between now and the end of the season, that will be absolutely phenomenal. Now, looking back, I mean, the last game we saw a number of standout performers. Obviously, Mason Greenwood, hopefully can continue that good run of form. Anthony Martial putting in a great performance, not scoring, and his work rate was really up there for Manchester United, which we maybe haven't seen so much in previous times for Manchester United. Was a bit unlucky not to score when a shot hit the bar. Hopefully he can continue to score goals. And I know people are still saying we maybe need a centre forward to play there. Liverpool are playing Roberto Firmino as their main number 9, or false number 9, whatever you want to call it, and he hasn't got the goals that any of our forwards have got this season. So I don't think you definitely need a guy up in that number 9 position that's going to score you 30 goals a season. I don't, not considering if you've got Mason Greenwood that's chipping in with 25, 30 goals next season, then that's not going to really make a lot of difference. It's whoever, if someone's scoring on the pitch from a different position, it doesn't really matter if your number 9 is getting them goals, if someone else is getting goals, and we're getting goals from all angles at this moment in time. I mean, look how many goals and assists Bruno Fernandes has got in this Manchester United lineup at this moment in time. It's frightening to see. But Southampton's going to be a stern test for Manchester United. Probably going to be one of the more sterner tests that we've had in recent weeks, because they've started to perform better since that horrendous defeat they had at home against Leicester months and months ago. They did pick up form. They didn't sack the manager and they kept him on. And their main threat is going to come from Danny Ings. He's one of the leading scorers in the Premier League, and was a bit unlucky with the injury at Liverpool, because he could definitely have been featuring for Liverpool if it hadn't been for injury, considering the amount of goals he's actually got for Southampton. I mean, he's got way more goals than Roberto Firmino has at Liverpool, so who knows if he could have been more than a squad man for them, but he has been on fire, and he could definitely cause Manchester United a lot of problems. He scored more goals than any of our front 3 have scored in the Premier League this season, and that's playing for a team that was at one point tipped to maybe go down when they were performing so bad. But they've managed to stay up. They've got no pressure on them in this game. They've got other good players as well. Ward-Prowse is a decent player for them as well, so we're going to have to watch out in this game. But obviously, I think Manchester United are going to win every game between now and the end of the season, and you can't see why we can't win all these remaining games. They're winnable games for Manchester United, and I think Manchester United are going to continue that. But I think these are going to give Manchester United a run for their money. Really, I do, and I think Manchester United will come out on top. I think our goal scoring form will be too much. I think I'm going to go for Manchester United making it 5 games in a row that we win, that we get or at least get 3 goals in the game anyway. But I think I'm going to go for Manchester United winning this game 3-1. I'm not too sure we're going to get the 3-goal margin again for a 5th consecutive game, but if we do, maybe it won't get beaten for a long time, because that record has only just become a thing in the Premier League era now. So we'll have to wait and see, but I think they probably will score, because our defence is a bit sloppy at times. But I do think that Manchester United, with the likes of Greenwood and who wouldn't back against Greenwood at Old Trafford to bang himself a goal or 2, because I would be surprised if he doesn't, with the way he's going. And with Bruno Fernandes, it would be nice, obviously, to see Rashford chip in with another goal, because he's probably been the most disappointing out the front player since the lockdown returned. If he could get back to the form he was showing before the lockdown, then Jesus Christ, Manchester United could really be even going places further than we are. And with Pogba scoring as well, we've got a front 5 that is really, really performing well at this moment in time, and long may it continue. Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section. If you're watching this on Facebook, head over to All Things Man United on YouTube. Like the video and subscribe if you're watching it there. And I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.